So we're going to actually try one demo tonight, and then the rest of the evening, which it's not going to be a super long stream tonight because I have to wake up a little early tomorrow. But we're going to do some more UFO 50 games tonight because I was so intrigued by the games that we did explore last time that I don't want to drop it just yet. We'll do a little mini part 2 of UFO 50 because I enjoyed it. But yeah, last time when we did the game demo Wednesday, I did not know about this game called Rue Valley, and I only found out about it like over the weekend. Really interesting concept to a game. It's from the sound of it, and also from the trailer I'd seen, it seems like it's going to be a mix between like Disco Elysium and like Groundhog Day. It's this character that's stuck in like a time loop, but a lot of the things you do with the character are kind of like Harry Dubois kind of things, where you can like change his personality and how you interact with people, and even like the isometric kind of view of the game is similar. Yeah, hey Wizard. Yeah, UFO 50 was pretty cool. We only like scratched the surface, and we got a little bit of time tonight, so I figured, you know, we'll try a couple more games. It's cool that we were able to finish one of them completely, the Night Manor game, which was very interesting. I'm also just really impressed how like complete, at least the games that we did play were. I did go back and retry Bug Hunter because I was like, I'm going to at least pass this first fucking level if it kills me. And I did beat it, but then of course all they do is start you on, because it was job number 1, and then they start you on job number 2, and then I like super quickly fucked that up, and then it does not seem to save your progress. So if you fuck up on one job, you go right back to job 1, and I'm like, nope, I'm not doing that again. No. But I mean, it is kind of an effective game in that I was like hooked, in that I wanted to do well at least for like one level. Yeah, it's a rage quit. It's an absolute rage quit. But it's a well-made game. And welcome, Cryptic. So yeah, I don't know how long the Rue Valley demo is. Most demos are like maybe an hour or something. So a lot of these kind of adventure, like point and click ones, tend to be almost a little shorter. So we'll see how long it goes. Welcome, Joe. Welcome. So let's switch gears and try out Rue Valley. Okay. I think I can use controller for this. Okay, good. Love it when I can just automatically... Oh, looks like we only have access to either new game or settings. Obviously, I guess either in the full game or just like once we've done a game, then we could see either credits or whatever the continue option is. What's funny is, I think Joe Crazyface said this offline. The guy kind of looks like Peter B. Parker from Spider-Verse. He's got the same like lanky body type. So that's another thing. It's like Disco Elysium meets Spider-Verse meets Groundhog Day, which I think is a very interesting combination of things, honestly. Yeah, hopefully the sound is working on this shit. Let's try it out. Okay. Define your character personality. Alright. Is this actually just like Disco Elysium where you pick... Can you do more than one? Oh, okay. So this is like a mix of the types. So let's see. Decisional, social, and emotional. Maybe this is a bit more complicated. So within each category, it seems like there's, you know, it's kind of like one of those questionnaires, like sometimes like work makes you do, where it says, it goes from like strongly disagree to like strongly agree, and it's like the dots in between where the middle is like neutral or whatever. Okay. So decisional says you feel neither calculated nor impulsive, but alert and confident. If only you could stay in the state of perfect focus. So do I have to use all points? Okay, assign all personality points to proceed. So I can't get away with just saying, I'm middle of the road right from the start. What do we want to make this guy? Does he look like an impulsive guy? He kind of does, because he kind of looks like a mess. Oh, the description changes. So if we add a little bit, let's make him halfway between reckless and impatient. So he's impulsive. Being called quite impulsive is just another way of saying you're a doer, not a thinker. Yeah, definitely not a thinker. What if, okay, should I try to, let's see if I try to give him my personality. We're just adding shit. So I am kind of impulsive, although I am very paranoid. I can't like pick both of these. Let's say impulsive. Social. So it's from all the way introverted to all the way extroverted. I don't think I mean, I do like to talk, but I don't know if I'd necessarily call myself super extrovert. So arrogant and nosy is the extroverted side? Or you could switch the traits too. You switch the traits. Oh. Oh wait, I can do that here? Well, I'm not reckless, so I wouldn't switch that to reckless. I'd say impatient is accurate. Awkward and secretive. Awkward? As only a somewhat introverted person, you can endure being in the company of others, but you can't perfectly hide how you really feel about it. That's not wrong. Okay, emotional. You're aware of emotions and don't pretend that they're not important, but you won't let them overwhelm you. Okay, so I'm not an indifferent person, but I'm also not like ridiculous. So am I more dramatic or guilt-ridden? Maybe guilt-ridden. I don't know if I'm necessarily say dramatic. Oh, maybe that could be a little dramatic. How many more points? I have 2 more points. Wish I could put a couple in like the other side as well, but it only lets you do one side or the other. Why am I? Oh god, I'm really left side heavy. What if I do further? Being a quite sensitive person, you see life as a struggle. Well, okay, I don't know if that's accurate, especially when they tell you to just chill. I don't know if that's actually accurate. I've always gotten introvert vibes from you. Yeah, I am forced to, not forced, because that sounds like a negative. I need to be more of an extrovert for like work life, outside the house life, etc. So I can do it. But my baseline, I think, tends to go a bit more introverted if I have the choice. I had actually been to a dinner recently where one of the people I met there, but I didn't know them previously, was so high energy that I was almost getting a little exhausted. Just like, they were the nicest person, extremely nice, wanted to make sure everybody was included in the conversation, all that good stuff, but obviously extremely extroverted. And I actually started feeling a little like my energy was somehow getting drained just like being in the orbit of this person. I don't know if you guys can relate to that, because I was like, I wanted to be polite and I wanted to like kind of maintain that yeah, cool, but I was like, dude, so the energy is like radiating in waves. I'm like, oh my god, how they were talking about being recently engaged and stuff, and I'm like, dude, that your significant other must be able to like be the perfect sponge to accept all that energy and not just get overwhelmed. As people are exhausting. Yeah, definitely. I love my current job because it's almost entirely working from home. Well, see, that's the thing. I work from home, but socially, because I even consider, like, you know, if you're doing like a Zoom call or something like that, you still need to be like a bit outgoing. You can't just be the person that's in the background in the Zoom. I mean, you could be the person in the background in the Zoom call, but in my particular position, I can't afford to be somebody that's like that passive. I need to have the confidence to speak up when things are important or when I need to get something across. So I force myself to be more extroverted. I can't deal with that. I start to dissociate. Yeah. What was good though was like one of my other coworkers at the table was kind of in line with me. So we kind of looked at each other at one point going like, yeah, that's this person is like intense. So okay. Maybe I could put another point into introverted then, since I feel less bad about that. So now it says you're quite introverted, but you still enjoy being in crowds sometimes. 2 could be considered a crowd, right? Okay, I'm not going to put any more points in because that means that would be too much. I like these descriptions. Okay, I have 1 more point. So I guess I would put the point in emotional because I don't think I would verge on being reckless. I'm not a reckless person. Being a quite sensitive person, you see life as a struggle, especially when they tell you to just chill. All right, let's go with that. Is this the "I got you, babe" groundhog alarm clock? The frenetic sound of a century-old clock nudges you back to the present. The stale air perfectly complements the image of the old motel room. Am I supposed to... Oh, click.
Still with me, Mr. Harrell?
Yeah. Oh, it's giving me a little... Your personality traits determine your dialogue options. Some options will only be available if you have a certain trait. Oh, this is interesting. So this is not like... Disco Elysium, if you were lucky with your rolls and stuff, for example... You'd have almost all your options kind of open to you, right? It's just that you would have less of a chance, maybe, on your roll than if you had, like, more points in it. This one seems to indicate you just wouldn't have those options at all, so you have to, like, be very careful with your traits, I suppose. Remember, traits that are neither good nor bad, or traits are neither good nor bad, they are a crucial part of role-playing a character with a real personality. Alright. Let's see. Yes, you have my full attention, Lie. Let's be honest. I sort of spaced out. What was that again? He smiles.
No worries, Mr. Harrell. I'm aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now.
The voice? Hold on. Audio a little quiet? Or is it sounding okay to you? Oh, it's on 100%. Okay. Maybe I'll boost the... Feels a little quiet. Okay. Red ribbons on the character portrait show the status effects your character currently has. Status effects have a negative impact on your personality and dialogue options. So my current red ribbon says total lack of motivation. Relatable. You'd rather stay in bed all day. Oh my god, maybe I picked this a little too accurately. Instead of attending this farce they call therapy in the middle of nowhere.
And we'll surely be coming back to this condition of yours later during our sessions.
Your personality is represented in this part of the screen. Oh wait, you guys can't totally see that, huh? You can kind of see it. Shit, I didn't realize it was going to be on the bottom. So like that's what that kind of looks like. It's got his face and then like the little ribbons.
But for now, I just want you to acknowledge its existence and try to stay aware of it at all times, if possible.
Okay. Silence befalls the room. I gotta admit, I got used to it. I kind of miss the very deep, reverberating voice of like the narrator and also your own personal voices in Elysium. I kind of wish there was like a similar narrator for this. Silence befalls the room. A muffled clanging sound from outside, only making the moment more uncomfortable. Oh, I'm too dramatic to say I'm fine and lie about it. Okay, I'll try. Lie.
That's good to hear. Now, in order to keep us focused, I always limit the session length to exactly 1 hour, hence the alarm.
Okay.
However, since this is your first session, I'll allow a few questions, if there's anything.
All right, can you simply state that I'm fine so we can both move on with our lives? Is another session really necessary? I was hoping this would be a one-time thing. Why do we have to do this here in the middle of nowhere? Is he in the middle of nowhere? Oh, so I get an impatient one. No questions, get up. I wouldn't do that. Because, like, otherwise, why would I even have come here? How about this one? Is another session really necessary? I was hoping this would be a one-time thing.
Mr. Harrow, your case is not to be underestimated. We need to assess the situation carefully.
Your case. Not so long ago, nobody cared about what you do, yet now, suddenly, your business is everybody's business.
This first session is more for you to get acquainted with me and my methods. We have a long road ahead of us. Any other questions?
Alright, well, why do we have to do this here in the middle of nowhere?
It may be hard to understand the need for isolation at first, but my methods require complete divergence from the clan's regular way of life, as well as temporary distancing from their social groups and circles.
Okay.
This place is ideal in that regard. However, it's understandable that you need a period of adaptation to both this idea and to your new surroundings.
Okay, this dude is fidgety. I'm feeling fidgety, just looking at him like fidgeting with his knee over and over again.
That's also why I haven't asked you to hand over your phone. Yeah. But please don't be alarmed. We'll talk about everything in due time.
Oh, you're not taking my phone. I'll tell you that right now.
Anything else?
No, that's it. He glances at the clock almost too fast for you to notice.
All right then. That's it for today.
Through the door, you hear that sound again.
You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
Okay. Next to you is the source of the clang. Next to you is the source of the clangs you heard from inside. A young woman beating up an old vending machine.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Oh. This is him running around. It even has the fucking Peter B. Parker, like, frame rate. Okay.
Come on, you thief!
Can I talk to you? Maybe not. Oh, wait. What do I click to interact?
I'll break you open if I have to.
Not coming any closer to the angry woman leaves. Okay. How do I see what I can interact with? The other game had like a nice, like if you basically hold tab, it shows like what you could. Oh wait, there is an equivalent here. Okay. What is this?
Spit it out already.
The transformer is buzzing softly. What else can I take this hose? It's coiled like a sleeping serpent. Ice? The machine wheezes in suffering. What else can I fuck around with? Am I supposed to be collecting any items? Let's go dumpster diving! Every good adventure game has that. Plastic bottles, some empty, others half empty. Partially eaten breakfast. Some old clothes, torn and faded, all covered in a mixture of grease and spoiled orange soda. Amid this murky pool, you catch a glimpse of your own face. Okay, stomp on your distorted image, smudge the reflection with your foot. Stomp on it! You stomp on your distorted image of the puddle. Try to get myself wet. Decades worth of new wrinkles appear, and less poignant expression of a man lost in time becomes even more apparent. The longer you look at it, the more you see it. The reflection of your inner self. That's not what's inside me. Defiantly step into the puddle and onto yourself. I don't need to look at this. Ignore the... No, fuck it. Step on the puddle. It's not me. You're more dramatic. Oh, as you stand still in the middle of the smelly puddle, the liquid slowly sneaks into your... Well, I didn't mean stand on it. I meant, like move on it and then walk away. Oh, well, the liquid slowly sneaks into your left shoe and into your sock while your reflection reverts to a calm, normal one. Yeah, slime in the ice machine? No, thank you. Damn it, stomp the ground in frustration. Can I get anything out of this? Oh, okay, it's just trash. Just trash! Silly person who thinks there's something worthwhile in a garbage bin.
Come on, you thief!
Looks uncomfortable. Okay, so he doesn't want to sit. Sun still burns as brightly as if it was at its zenith. Oh, we're in the desert. I should not be, like, trying to run down the road. I will die. I guess we... Okay, so that's the extent of that. What does this sign say? All the other passengers of the almost empty bus remained seated, each lost in their own world. None of them paid any attention to you as you gathered your belongings and prepared to leave the bus. I remember an older woman. There was a young person with bright pink hair. The burly man with a thick beard left an impression for sure. Yeah. He was leaning against the window, staring out at a desolate landscape with a faraway look in his eyes. He seemed lost in thought, as if trying to make sense of something that had happened to him a long time ago. Pink hair? They were scrolling through their phone with a bored expression, seemingly completely disinterested in their surroundings, as if they lacked any real connection to the outside world. The old woman? Sitting in the back of the bus, her nose was buried in a book during the whole trip. Her wrinkled face was contorted in a look of intense concentration, as if she were trying to solve some complex puzzle. Maybe she's playing Sudoku. I don't want to think about these people anymore. Oh, and why would you? Even as you were disembarking from the bus, they meant nothing to you. But outside, next to the bus sign, Dr. Fink's smiling eyes were watching you, his brow dripping with sweat in the intense desert heat. He was already analyzing me, trying to think of anything he could use to keep me here as long as possible. So is this like, why is this mandatory therapy for him? Did he do something bad? Don't you usually only get forced into therapy, like if like you get in trouble like legally? Can anyone compel you to therapy? Welcome to Rue Valley, he proclaimed, like some poorly written NPC from an outdated video game. I'm Dr. Fink, your therapist for the duration of your stay here. It all happened less than 2 hours ago, yet it feels like an eternity has passed since. Can you not sit down? Okay, it doesn't want me to sit, I guess. Sounds like court man. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. It sounded like. Can we go in the office? Oh wait, what's this poster? Dude, I don't get the... Is this better maybe if I click on stuff? Okay. The colors have been bleached by the sun, but you can still make out the image of an orange setting sun, as well as the words Rue Valley written above the illustration. The picture is quite detailed, but the colors have been obliterated by the sun, making it impossible to discern the main subject, let alone the finer details. You squint your eyes and try to make sense of the confusing shapes, but everything seems blurred and distorted. However, as you keep looking, you finally start to see a magnificent stage, a ballerina dancing gracefully, a lively group of musicians, and an audience dressed in formal attire. Where would that be happening here? Let's look at the audience. The men appear to be dressed in tuxedos, the women in elegant evening gowns. They seem to be fixated on the stage, their overly stylized faces seemingly expressing a range of emotions from awe to excitement. The stage is adorned with elegant curtains and a strange chandelier is hanging from the edge of the poster. The ballerina? The ballerina wearing a tutu stands in the center of the poster, on point, with her arms gracefully extended above her head, almost like she's waving to you. The varnished wood of the violins is reflecting the orange hues of the setting sun, the curved bodies of cellos standing tall and proud, and the trumpet player holds his instrument with arched back, his silhouette reminiscent of a tree struck by lightning. How did a poster for such a highbrow event end up on the wall of a rundown motel in the middle of nowhere? Something's odd here. Yeah, that doesn't seem normal.
Spit it out already.
All the attention of the girl behind the counter is occupied by the ongoing phone call.
Yes, Rue Valley Motel. Our Coral Destiny internet antenna is down?
She says to the person on the other end of the line, oh, I can do a social check. Let me get her attention. Oh, shit. Oh, no, there's roles in this game, too. Fuck. It's best to let her make the first move. She'll soon notice you on her own. End the phone call and ask if she can help you. That's what receptionists are supposed to do. Is this a sequel to... No, so I don't think it's none of the same people. It's not a sequel, but it feels like spiritually this is a group of people that kind of liked the vibe that was going on with a game like Disco Elysium and thought like, let's use some of that maybe. Pretend to look at the leaflets laying on the desk and hope she'll address you eventually. You grab a leaflet and stare through it, mentally preparing for the imminent conversation. You either manage to look like you're really here for the leaflets, or she simply doesn't care.
No, the repair tech already came yesterday. Said the internet will be up by noon today.
Oh, no internet. She says to the person on the other end of the call. After a few dozen anxiety-filled seconds, you finally realize she's not about to cut her call short just because you happen to show up. Okay. Oh no. Awkward. Move away from the reception desk and stop invading her personal space. Leave. In the game, time in the game does not progress outside of dialogue, so in order to wait until certain events happen, you need to find a way to kill time. You can either do that with various items in your... Okay, so we have to, like, do things that you would normally do to kill time. Reading a book, scrolling through your phone, chilling in a cozy chair. Do I access my phone? Where's my phone?
Yes, I have rebooted the modem.
How do I access my phone? What are the controls? 2 inverted is going to do Tumblr numbers? Yeah, I think probably will. Okay, so how do I show interactables? Oh no, I don't. So wait, maybe you can't access your phone just yet. It's like no inventory. Mind map? I can't access my mind map
Our guests
yet.
don't have Wi-Fi. The credit card machines are dead. We can't access
The
reservations.
window?
Listen, I know what I'm talking
Okay,
about.
mouse and keyboard maybe is a better method for this.
Can you just...
Because I can't, whenever I try to click on an object with the controller, maybe this is a note for them, because they have a survey after the demo, like, it doesn't seem to want to click on the thing. Alright. The relentless dirt has smudged and stained the glass. Beyond the endless flat of the desert, its vastness is hypnotizing. Oh, we could wait this way. Just stare out the window for forever. Until she finishes the call. Beyond the empty... Oh, no, he's really getting into it. Beyond the empty parking lot, there's only a barren desert, stretching as far as the eye could see. Its emptiness is drawing you in. You hear the receptionist mutter, as if answering some unasked question of yours. And then, you notice small patches of green hidden in the sand. It seems there's always something to be found in the nothingness if you stare at it long enough. Smudge your sweaty fingers all over the window glass. Let's see. Try to count how many... This is sad. Try to count how many tiny bushes are out there. Now let's smudge the windows, because fuck it. You carefully test the glass, touching it with your pinky first. It leaves a neat oval impression. Or in fingerprint, sorry. I don't know why I said impression. Paint a self-portrait. Sure. This has a lot more animations of the character, though, than Disco Elysium, which usually it's just the description and you don't see him, like, doing stuff. You try to follow the outline of your non-existent reflection in the window, but it soon evolves into an unrecognizable area of smeared grease. Dirty. I'm gonna make it her problem. Oh, there goes the time! Have a fucking painting by the time he's done. After a while, the window stops being interesting. Minutes pass, but the phone call is still not at its end. What is she doing on the phone?
No, I don't want a customer satisfaction survey. I want the internet!
Oh god, this is like talking to Spectrum. She says to whomever she's talking to. Let's stop doing the window, because I'm gonna drive my own character crazy. Let's look at this. List of rules you can't be bothered with right now.
Hi, yes, Coral Destiny Antenna, Rue Valley Motel.
Sit down, I guess? Fuck.
It's 6AUG2.
Down. A chair is not a bed, but let's be honest, it's better than standing. Oh, my phone! Thank God. Mess with your phone while you wait. Run out of batteries on my phone. Is it the kind of person every receptionist wants in their lobby? Just screwing around. Hey, it's not my fault she's not talking to me. Play a quick match of hyper-casual protagonists. That's a game? Scroll through your feed to... Oh, this is the thing my husband says I need to stop doing. I can look at YouTube shorts or, like, Instagram Reel for, like, fucking hours. I mean, who can't, right? Let's do that. Until she finishes the call. You start scrolling through stale memes, boring news articles, beach photos of ex-acquaintances, and poorly targeted sponsored posts. I've been getting a lot of ads in Spanish, and I don't know what I did to make them give me that, but it's very weird. You lose time too? Yeah, it's almost universal. In one picture, a grinning middle-aged stranger is apparently showcasing his newest baby. Thanks to a cleverly applied filter, both of them sport donkey ears. An overly long and abundant racist video, a non-native speaker is repeatedly making embarrassing linguistic errors. They often turn out to be unintentional double entendres. Hilarity ensues. Here we go again. How long should she really be on the phone? Even if I was pissed at Spectrum for not doing anything, I would kind of tap out at a certain point. That's all I do before I fall asleep. Yeah, like evening, you know, relaxation hours is just flipping through the reels. Hyper casual protagonist must be a riff. Idle. You know what? Maybe. Yeah, I didn't think about that. They have those kinds of games, don't they? After a while, you realize that neither the pictures nor the posts are loading correctly. Oh no. Check the signal. Fuck, as my phone busts. 1 bar, but you get the feeling that if it could, it would show half a bar. Seems like all these posts were from some time ago, stashed needlessly in your phone's memory. Oh fuck, I have no internet. Unless you hook up to some local Wi-Fi, you won't get much internet here. Oh, this is gonna be hell for this guy. You're in a desert, they have no access to internet, and you have to keep yourself busy. The receptionist is still arguing with the internet service provider, and you're getting restless.
The tech said it'd be up by noon today, but it's 8 p.m. now.
She complains to the other person on the other side of the call. Okay, fine. Hyper-casual protagonists. The first wave of tiny... What's the music? The first wave of tiny bow-tie-wearing antagonists appear on your phone screen. Touch one of them. You tap the one carrying a golden fork, and he instantly turns into an amorphous purple splotch. A matching splotching sound effect plays at the same time, further confirming that the bow-tie-wearing golden fork-carrying antagonist is no more. I guess I'm supposed to squash them all? Sigh and continue squashing them? Maybe I'd actually finish my... Well, yeah, I guess you don't need internet for that, right? You have no other thing to distract yourself with. As your mind spins around the absurdity of this game, and while your fingers roam aimlessly across the screen, a group of tiny bow-tie-wearing antagonists gather near the pile of boxes at the bottom of the screen. Tap the pile of boxes? Absolutely nothing happens. The little guys keep gathering around. As soon as you're about to get the one with the goatee, a slightly larger antagonist with a monocle and pocket watch enters the play area. Tap on the big guy? You press your finger against the monocle watchman, maybe a bit too hard. Oh no, am I gonna fuck up my phone? Oh, the tip of your finger slips and you almost drop your phone. You look at the screen after your heart almost skipped a beat and see that the whole screen is taken up by bold fat letters saying, temporal disruption? What the hell's going on? The letters disappear and you notice the whole screen is frozen. The antagonists gather around the pile of boxes, stand still in their weirdest poses. There's something different on the screen? There is! A small timer at the edge of the screen is ticking down. And it's gone. The screen comes alive for a split second, the antagonists unfreeze and continue to antagonize all the piles of boxes. Before you get a chance to do anything, the whole phone is covered in black. Out of the blackness, disappointing red letters appear. Protagonist defeated! Oh, fuck this game. With a quick swipe and a finger flick, the game is gone, and you're back staring at your old wallpaper. Time goes by, and the girl at the receptionist desk is still talking.
Misheard? No, she said Sunday noon. I wrote it down. I'm not... Sunday or later? That's... No.
Okay. No internet person comes to check your shit on a Sunday, so somebody lied. Tell you that right now. Finally, the girl hangs up, ending the forever call.
Hi! Can I help you? I would have hung up earlier if I knew you were waiting for me. You're too quiet.
I had to flick you in the face with my finger? What? Okay, let's... I don't want to be rude. I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. Okay, let's get you into your room. So, number 6. That's the last one on the second floor. Everything is ready for you. And...
A key card?
This is your key card.
Nod. Oh, this is some passive-aggressive shit. Nod and wait for her to put it on the counter. Which one of you people is like this? Instead of just taking the fucking key card. Somebody will do this. Thank you. Take the key card. You stretch your arm politely, hoping she'll hand you the card, but she's completely ignoring your gesture and excitedly waving it around. Okay, now I'm getting... now I'm wishing that she just put it down on the fucking table.
Oh, I see you're confused by this. You were expecting expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you? Well, we've decided to modernize for a number of reasons.
Blocked by impatient. I can't patiently listen to her story because I am actually too impatient. Yeah, key cards are great. She nods in response, but then continues as if you hadn't said anything.
Actually, one reason, to be perfectly honest, the guests just kept on losing their keys. It was exhausting, and my dad didn't like the cost of replacing so many locks.
Okay, can we finish the check-in now, please?
Of course, of course.
She takes a deep breath, only to continue talking.
So, yes, we decided to use electronic key cards. Costs us a lot to implement, but now when a guest loses their key, we only need to replace a piece of programmable plastic.
Please, dramatic, please, I think I'm dying. Okay. Oh no. Passive aggressive to the max. So is this the part where we finish the check-in process?
Mm-hmm. How great is that? It makes my life so much easier.
She takes a deep breath, planning to continue, but a notification sound from her phone interrupts her. She immediately grabs the phone, smiles, and starts typing a message as if she suddenly forgot she's talking with you. I swear to God. Okay, after a few seconds, she puts the phone down and hands you the key card.
So, here's your key card, and I'll need your signature here.
Oh, now I finally have an inventory. Cool. Sign it.
Thank you. I'm here if you need anything. Enjoy your stay.
Bye. We're free! Oh, is there a leaflet? Picture of a huge rocket and a group of people in red jumpsuits? What? Cheering with bottles of water. What the hell is that for? Above it all, the Coral Destiny logo. I'll just take it. Who knows when that'll be. Wait, grab the cheap-looking pen? Oh, I'm too awkward to grab a pen. That'll teach me. Alright. Please, I think I'm dying, or maybe just someone in my... maybe someone in my immediate vicinity might be dying. That's vaguely a threat, isn't it?
How can I help you, Mr. Harrow?
Okay, no, you can't help me. Nobody can help me. I'm being extra dramatic today. Okay. Where's my room? She said number 6? It's probably at the end, right? Unlock the door with your keycard. Tiny green dot of light shows up near the knob. The door is unlocked. What did I pack? Hundreds of strangers have slept in this bed, leaving behind flakes of dead skin. Disgusting. Still, you can't wait to jump into the sheets and contribute to the collection. Yuck. Maybe just, like, air it out or something? Unfortunately, between you and the object of your desire on the folded sheets lies a dusty suitcase. Your suitcase, the smallest one you own. Blocked by a total lack of motivation? I can't deal with this now. Put it away. Fine. Yeah, it's such a chore, but if you don't open it, how will you replace your damp sock with a dry one? Good question. The more you prolong it, the worse it'll get. If you don't unpack now, it'll feel even harder and more pointless to do later. Step by step, a simple act of unpacking will become an insurmountable burden, and even thinking about it will make you feel weak and powerless. I mean, I procrastinate the shit out of stuff, but if I'm uncomfortable, that usually overrides the procrastination. The words I'm hearing as soon as I came in with no concept. Yeah, you joined at a weird time. Impatient. Soggy. Yeah, soggy sock. I need a fresh sock. There's not much in the suitcase. Spare clothes, a phone charger, a toothbrush, and a couple other items. You really weren't planning on staying here long. Well, you see if they have laundry facilities. Sessions, Dr. Fink said. Days or weeks, months even? I can't even open the suitcase? No, come on. Soggy sock forever. Oh, there, the mushy sock is no longer a concern. No reason to spend the whole evening unpacking. After all, you always preferred a more casual arrangement for your stuff. Now that the suitcase has been dealt with, your motel room is officially your home. Wait, so did I just do like a shitty job of opening my suitcase? Is that it? Yeah, this is never going to be home. It is now, whether you like it or not. Okay, so what can I interact with? My shoes are off. Are they? I can't tell with his stylized feet. I see shoes on the ground, though. It's in the bathroom. This game is called Rue Valley. I thought it was... I mean, this is just the demo. This is not the full game. But I thought it looked interesting because it reminds me of Disco Elysium a little bit. There's so many dark patches that it could barely be called a mirror. A small cup on the shelf was meant to hold a toothbrush and toothpaste, but you did it your way. Let's look in the mirror. The mirror's splotches make interesting patterns on your face. They conceal a dark circle here, a mole there, a patch of wrinkles. I know that face too well. No need to discern every little detail. Truth be told, you prefer not to look at it. Let's brush my teeth. Why not? In a tenth of a second, you realize a small cup under the mirror was actually meant to be used as a holder for a toothbrush and toothpaste. And you already forgot where you put them while unpacking. In fact, you're not even sure whether you brought them here with you or not. Oh, I'm gonna have, like, fuzzy teeth. How about you rinse your mouth? As soon as you turn on the tap, a horrible smell fills your nostril. What? What's wrong with the water? It's like there's plumbing issues in hell, and all that blocked sewage is feeding directly into this faucet. They need to be reported. Then you see the water streaming out of the tap. It's a robust shade of jet black mixed with chunks of silt. I'm not rinsing my mouth out with that. The tap lets out a sad squeal. Is that the whole thing? Yeah. Gross. I just have gross teeth for however long I'm here. I mean, his outer shoes are off, but you don't take off your your inner shoes. What if somebody actually had somehow? I don't know how you stack shoes. Unless the inner shoe is like, you know those like wet shoes people have that look like they have the individual toes or whatever? What the hell are those shoes called? You know what I'm talking about, right? They're thin and like rubbery. And they look like they're like literally just outlines of your feet. I don't think they look comfortable because I wouldn't want something where you could feel the indentation like for each toe. Motels, hotels are one of the greatest ignorance is bliss examples ever. Yeah. I guess we take a nap. Despite the tight sheets and crisp looking pillow, the bed reeks of dust and age. How about we just fall on the bed? Okay. Are they called is that what they're called? Water shoes? Yeah, maybe water shoes. Shoes that mimic bare feet. I almost bought some a while back. Yeah. Somebody I thought was saying that they're supposed to be like good to wear, but I don't know if I would agree with that. Do they have a lot of support? They don't seem like they do. Skeletos? I mean, that's a pretty funny brand name if that's the name of it. Oh. You fall into the bed with all your weight. It croaks and squirms, and a cloud of dust and skin... God, this is gross! And a cloud of dust and skin particles rise up. As soon as your head touches the rough pillow, though, tiredness overwhelms you. Coming to this nowhere motel to attend therapy you don't need has drained you both physically and mentally. You are desperate to get some sleep, yet after weeks of wakeful nights, you know it's not going to come easy. I think so. I had some when I was in Hawaii years ago because the beach where I had was very rocky. Oh, do you get like a better grip, I guess, because you're actually using your toes? The way the bed didn't deform looked painful. Yeah, it sounds like overall a pretty disgusting bed. Oh, that's the Fila name. Interesting. Can you imagine a world when we never made shoes? I mean, if you think about it, I'm assuming if you just walked barefooted everywhere, your feet would eventually, I don't know if, oh God, I don't even want to describe it. Would they callus over enough that you, like, your feet would adjust. You would adapt. It's because we don't walk barefoot everywhere that our feet are little wussy feet that, like, oh, my poor feet. I don't want anything bad to happen to my feet. You don't injure yourself on the rocks in the ocean. I don't know the last time I was in the ocean. So there's that. Okay. Coral Destiny leaflet. Oh yeah, let's look at the leaflet. A picture of a huge rocket. Oh yeah, so the rocket and people in jumpsuits with with bottles of water. Let's kill some time. And hope sleep will come. You start to read the tiny letters that contain everything you're not interested in. It reminds you of times you forgot your phone while going to the bathroom and were forced to read blurbs from cleaning products and air fresheners. Can't even imagine what people had to do before smartphones were invented. Yeah, and how about before cleaning products and air fresheners? Consider yourself lucky that you have a small piece of literature with rockets and spacemen. At Coral Destiny, we believe innovation should serve the everyday needs of the communities around us. That's why we proudly provide fresh, purified bottled water, completely free of charge, to the residents of Rue Valley. Oh, do we just... I mean, when I tried to open the faucet, it was black water. So do they just... Is this like fucking Flint, Michigan? They have just permanently shit water? Delivered regularly to and held to our highest quality standards, our water is just one example of how we're committed to healthier, brighter future here on Earth. I'm gonna zone out. It goes on and on with more and more ad lingo, along with some quotes by random people. Nevertheless, time begins to pass. If you live in a city, you'll die before your feet adapt. Yeah, you'll step on something that infects you, probably. Well, Luna floats around a lot of the time, so maybe she doesn't have to actually walk on her feet too much. Small leaflet can only keep you occupied for a short while. Back to the phone, I guess. We had to play the... God, he really doesn't have anything to do because there's no internet. Let's play a quick game and hope sleep will come. Squish all the enemies. My, what lovely feet. Monako is such a weird character, but I did kind of like him. Oh! Your ears are pierced by a ringtone that you swore to change years ago. Okay, we don't just answer the phone in this household, no. Check who's calling. The screen simply reads unknown number. You feel betrayed by your own phone masking the identity of this mysterious caller. If I got an unknown number, I would usually not answer it. So I guess let's put it on silent. How about I just try to sleep? How about that? Can I do that? Oh, really? It's either the phone or the leaflet? Okay, I guess the phone. This guy's life sucks so far. What? Did he actually fall asleep this time? Oh, it worked! Yay! Finally! Rest! As your mind begins to drift, reality fades away. For a precious moment, there's only darkness and silence, but your mind refuses to calm down. No, stupid mind! And soon your thoughts start chasing each other in circles. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, mind map memories. This is your mind map. It's a representation of all the memories you have and how they are connected. When a new memory is available, you can recall it by clicking on it to activate it. Once the memory is activated, it can open dialogue choices in relation to that memory. Oh. Oh, I don't want to... No, not the chatty lady. No, no. I don't want to remember her. You're desperately trying to catch her attention, but she's completely engrossed in the phone call. What a pathetic attempt at acting. Or were you a bad actor on purpose, hoping she'd take pity on you? Because that's the lady. What else? So we have only a couple memories so far. Oh, the lady kicking the vending machine? The image of the young woman flashes before your mind's eye. She's punching and kicking the old vending machine. Could she be here for therapy as well? Let's ignore her. It is what it is. You have nothing to say, nothing to do, just the bare minimum. Out of the swirling images, the bushy eyebrows of your new psychotherapist emerge, bouncing up and down as he talks.
Still with me, Mr. Harold?
I sort of wandered off. What was that again? You can't stay in the real world for 1 second, can you? At least you admit it. You hear a familiar sound. It's your annoying ringtone, the one you promised yourself you'd change ages ago. Oh yeah, because I didn't answer the phone. Now, why would anyone answer a call from an unknown number? Right? That's what I'm saying. Okay, so... as your consciousness keeps spinning around, the carousel of recent experiences warps into a single vision, suspended between sleep and waking. I love how Dreamcatcher movie is the first thing that showed me that. It prepared me years in advance for Alan Wake 2. Which one's Dreamcatcher? Like, it has an actual Dreamcatcher in it. Isn't that the whole point? Like, it actually works to... It's Stephen King, isn't it? He's a mind palace like Sherlock. Everybody seems to always be fascinated with, like, different versions of, like, what somebody's mind is, right? You either have the Alan Wake stuff where it's, like, literally on a board, or you have something like this where it's, like, a freeform thing. You find yourself staring at the smallest suitcase you own, perched on a rumpled motel sheet. Everything's packed. Clothing, phone charger, toothbrush, and a couple other items. Let's go home. As you reach for the handle, you notice a toothless gap, as if the suitcase forgot to fully exhale. Then the gap widens just a little bit, and something shifts inside. The suitcase jerks. It's just a faulty latch that let go already. But the suitcase feels too alive. With a loud hiss, the seam splits and a snake's head appears. Okay, well, is he just dreaming at this point? Lidless eyes fixated on yours. Then more hisses follow and more snakes emerge. He just has a suitcase full of snakes, liquid as death and cold as oil. Their bodies twist into knots, ready to spill all over the sweaty sheets. Ugh, shut it. You slam the lid down, the latch snaps shut, silencing the hisses for now. I need to check out. Let's bring the suitcase along, nobody will notice. I gotta get rid of the suitcase, let's shove it under the bed and get out of here. Out of sight, out of mind. As you descend the stairs, midday heat pricks your neck with sweat, and you think of everything you left in the suitcase. It's just clothes, phone charger, toothbrush, and a couple other items. You enter the reception area. No one's here, and even the AC is turned off. The air is hostile and heavy. I hate, like, that muggy heat. Stephen King has, like, in my opinion, a lot of stories with a group of teens getting into some weird shit. He has... yeah, he definitely has some, like, of his own tropes, doesn't he? Also, My Name is Earl is in it. What's his name? Oh, wait, was there an Alien movie with Jason Lee in it? Or are you saying Dreamcatcher has Jason Lee in it? Who's Damian Lewis? Is he? Well, hold on. Since we're on an ad break anyway, I want to look that up real quick. It's probably somebody that as soon as I see the face, I'll be like, oh, it's that guy. Oh, it is that guy. I always forget who this dude's... He's like the squintiest ginger I've ever seen. That's how I always remember him, because he always kind of looks like he's kind of like a little bit like this. And he's so ginger. Dreamcatcher is an alien movie with Jason... Is the bad guy an alien? Or the monster like an alien in it? Oh. Jason Lee is in Dreamcatcher with Damian Lewis, Donnie Wahlberg, and Timothy Oliphant, and Morgan Freeman. That's an interesting cast, actually. Is the movie good or bad? It's probably not good, is it? Alright, I can't wait in here. It's too hot. On a desk, a stack of pristine checkout forms sits beside a pen. Perhaps you could do it yourself? Name, date of birth, length of stay, but a single mischievous drop of ink escapes the pen and begins swelling into a blot. This guy's having, like, stress dreams. A pond spreading across the form as sweat spreads across your shirt. How about another form? You slap the new form over the old one. Why would you do that? The blot sweeps upwards, your sweat drips downwards. The paper becomes a battleground of stains. Your tongue feels swollen, your throat dry. Fuck it, just keep writing. You write all the words in black on a completely black paper and sign it in black. Not your fault, after all. You did what you could. Now it's time to leave and find something to drink. The parking lot shimmers in the heat. Asphalt soft underfoot. Soft asphalt? So across it, the vending machine glows like a mirage. Its glass fogged with condensation. Get a drink? The machine hums, light flickering, but no bottle comes out. How many coins am I putting in this? You drop another coin. Clink. Still nothing. The world narrows to the clink of metal, the press of your finger, the machine's empty whir. Maybe this time it'll work. Wait, am I... Okay. Check out. You tried to leave this damn motel and all the therapy nonsense behind, but everything kept falling apart. I'm actually gonna be stuck. Wait, not enough willpower. I don't have enough willpower to go into my dream. Don't worry, it wasn't even a real memory. It is an embodiment of my feelings. More like random neural activity in your brain, synapses sparking from nothing. Best forget about it. It's mid, Dreamcatcher. So not bad, not good, huh? Somehow I like that movie mostly because Memory Warehouse. I like the concepts and actors in the movie more than the actual movie. The list of actors sounds pretty good. If you close your eyes, it's not super far off from Stranger Things. Wait, you only watched one episode? Like, so just the first episode of Stranger Things? I think by now it's gotten pretty different, right? I only watched the first season. Now all the kids are fucking adults. Didn't feel random, that dream. Could be, but are you strong enough to remember it? Brave enough to confront it? Oh, man, my lack of motivation is really screwing me in this demo. Not yet. Sound of a car engine and screeching tires urges you to open your eyes, bringing you back to miserable reality once again. Oh no, I'm thirsty now. Some status effects can have a greater impact on your personality. Thirsty, for example, nudges you just 1 point towards the impulsive side. Oh, because it's like, I'm so thirsty, I can't think about anything else. But some other status effects have a much greater influence, and in some cases drastically change the personality defined in character creation. Uh-oh. That's a gentle warning, I'm sure. Your head is still spinning in a whirlwind of uncontrollable thoughts. Your nostrils pick up a curious smell of dust, and your throat is as dry as the desert. It was foolish to hope you'd fall asleep. Alright, let's get some water. Vending machine? It's raining outside, just open my mouth! How bad could that be? Oh, who's this? Oh,
God damn it!
please tell me you didn't like fuck up all the power here by doing that. You hear the man yelling from inside his vehicle. Even through the tinted windshield, you can feel his frustration.
Come on, start, you piece of shit!
Oh, did he fuck up his car by doing that? Didn't even hit the engine. Oh, well, there he goes. Judging by the careless driving you just witnessed, the man is either under the influence or another patient of Dr. Finks. He's probably drunk. Good thing he's driving through a desert. That lowers the risk of him hurting anyone but himself. Come to think of it, could it be that's exactly what he's trying to do? Let's not think about that right now. Yeah, let's get something to drink. Wait, how do I run with mouse and keyboard? Left shift, okay. Wait, what? Oh, there you go. Yeah, the art direction is pretty cool, honestly. I remember I was intrigued by the Langoliers, then I was assaulted by the effects. That's still on our list. Oh, shit. Am I gonna get fucking hit by lightning? You jump as if someone jabbed you in the stomach. Uh-oh. For a split second, the whole world was exploding, but it was just a thunderclap, the loudest you've ever witnessed. At least my reflexes still work. As well as your heart, it's racing from the sudden shock. But there's nothing to use this unwanted excess of adrenaline for, so it keeps lingering, eating you from the inside out while you stand alone and thirsty in the middle of... You're thirsty while it's raining, in the middle of the empty parking lot. Let's get ourselves a drink. The battered machine seems to be decades old, except for a newly installed, comically large reddish button. Oh, wait, why do I only have reckless? Fuck. Press the button right now, you just have to. With a bang and a clang, the machine vomits out a bottle of water. That's it? Wait, does this mean that water is for free? Let me check the label. It reads, drinking water for the people of Rue Valley free of charge, courtesy of Coral Destiny. Oh, right. Those guys. So wait, why was the lady kicking it? Did she want more free water? Gulp down the whole man, I am reckless. I can't drink the water like a civilized person. I have to gulp the whole bottle. The almost freezing liquid streams down your throat, some of it spilling down your chin. In a gulp or two, your thirst is quenched, and the bottle is but an empty plastic husk. Alright, so now do I just go back to bed? Oh shit. What the hell? Suddenly the night sky did somebody just nuke this place? Suddenly the night sky turns blood red, and you feel an infinite scream passing through everything. Unbearable anxiety washes over you. Fucking get away? But you can't run from the whole sky on fire better than you can run from your own past. At least I don't have to face it. Close my eyes. Your eyelids connect and darkness greets you for a mere second. But as always, the carousel of suffering starts spinning immediately. How do I stop? That's easy. Simply stop being you. Wait, what? What kind of answer is that? The receptionist says whimsically, emerging from the whirlwind. Wait, what? Is he just tripping out now? Oh god, why do they echo it like that? I can't. It's hard for me to hear what she's saying. I wasn't expecting you. But the receptionist disappears, and instead the fiery sky begins burning its way through the darkness, cutting several straight, narrow slits in your closed eyelids. Let me squeeze my eyelids tighter. Well then, keep craving, keep clinging, keep suffering. Red sky is seeping through the cuts in your eyelids, forming a number. A number? Oh, I get it. So some fucking nuke happens in the valley.
Still with me, Mr. Harrell?
And then that restarts it. Yeah, Sarah Connor Judgment Day, but coming from like a introvert, anxiety-ridden guy that just doesn't want to look at the explosion. Maybe if I just close my eyes at what happened. This is how I feel when talking to an intense conversationalist. Yeah, if I close my eyes, maybe the person will go away. I don't need therapy?
Well, Mr. Harrell, the court thinks that you do. I'm simply doing my job, and we will need at least a few more sessions just to determine the severity of your case.
Okay, so that means every time So I was already in my meeting at 8 a.m. Ugh, that's way too early for any kind of appointment. As he speaks, Dr. Fink only seems to become more real.
But I am aware of a slight lack of motivation on your part, and will surely be coming back to this condition of yours.
Now I'm more curious about what his condition is. Lack of motivation? That's the least of your worries while your mind is filled with this crushing, overwhelming sense of impending... Wait, did you hear that? The muffled sound of... Okay, so that's the person kicking the vending machine again.
At all times, if possible.
The doctor finishes, apparently expecting some sort of answer from you. Guilt-ridden? I'm terribly sorry. My mind wandered off. Could you... you don't need to repeat it. I heard it before. Yeah, sure.
That's good to hear. Now, in order to keep us focused, I always limit the session length to exactly 1 hour, hence the alarm.
Okay.
However, since this is your first session...
He stops mid-sentence and gives you a concerned look.
Mr. Harrow, you're shaking. Are you feeling unwell?
Well, you endured the whole session stoically so far, but this one moment of anxiety could completely ruin your chances of being sent back home anytime soon. Try and act like... Oh, this is going to be a check. Try and act like the stable, well-adjusted person you are. Of course it's going to fail! Of course it's going to fail! You open your mouth with the intention of convincing him that you're fine, but the stress is too high to control, and it instantly overwhelms you. Oh, great. I have my choice between crying my heart out or having a fucking panic attack. Sure, let's have a panic attack. That sounds about right. Your heart speeds up, your breathing follows, and soon you start feeling dizzy. And then you feel it, a sharp chest pain. Oh no, am I having a panic attack? Both of these. Oh no, I'm not having a heart attack. I'm having a panic. I've had that before. I know what the fuck that is. Yep. This realization makes you panic even more, which further accelerates your breathing.
Easy, Mr. Harrow. You're not having a heart attack or anything similar. Trust me. You're just getting too much oxygen.
Yeah, tell that to somebody who's having a panic attack.
Let's try breathing through pursed lips as if we're blowing out a candle. This will help.
Yep.
That's right. Calm your breathing. Nothing's wrong with your body.
Herald of anxiety. Put your hand in mine. There ain't no hill or mountain we can't. Put your little hand in mine. Do people like the Firefly intro song? Is that the that's from Firefly, right? Or no, wait, maybe it's not. Yes, question mark. I was never into that intro song, but it's like, what are you gonna do? That's the intro to the show. Maybe I'm an outlier. Nothing's worse than the original Rurouni Kenshin intro. Oh, you don't like freckles? It makes for a good DDR song. They had it in, I forgot which edition of DDR. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Are you talking about... Hold on. No, wait, okay, you know what'll drive Red Jack even crazier? I'm gonna get the DDR version of the song. It's catchy. Oh yeah, this is English, I forgot. Okay, we gotta get to the chorus at least, then I'll stop. Why this is a samurai intro song. Anyway, okay, that's enough of that. Yeah, actually, it's really fun to dance to in DDR. I always didn't understand, like, for Rurouni Kenshin, why is that the intro song? It's so random. We still doing loot boxes. Loot boxes? Wait, what? Season 18 of Overwatch started yesterday and it was the best. Oh, for Overwatch. Because the new progression system for characters gives you free shit. They had to change something, because I think for, was it Overwatch 2, didn't they had to get rid of the loot boxes because legal shit. But then they replaced it with, hey, the stuff you want you can get, but it's like $20 for a bunch of stuff every time. And it's like, I'm not paying that for outfits. Which part was the chorus? It all sounded the same. It's the one deep inside my heart, that part. I guess, you know, it kind of does all sound the same. That one doesn't have as distinct of a chorus, maybe as other songs would. None of us ever really knew why that song was picked. It's pretty random, even like in the Japanese version. Because like, although Rurouni Kenshin is like a big debate, because it starts out like, you know, they get the funny, silly stuff, and then it just gets progressively serious as fuck. Because I mean, he's a killer, right? Or he was. So, and then they came out with the OAV with Samurai X or whatever, which I don't think is funny at all. It's just serious, because it's like a prequel, right? Where he was this super assassin guy, samurai. Epic and normal loot boxes have a pity system. 4 epics get a legendary 100% and 20 for normal. I just don't like those systems. I don't know. Overwatch really... I got so burnt out from Overwatch. Like, all the changes they made, and just... I don't know. I'll never go back to that. I don't... Do they even... They don't use Battle.net anymore, do they? I remember after Overwatch 2 came out, I'm like, I'm just gonna uninstall Battle.net. never use it again. Anyway, sorry. Okay, so no more panic attack.
Feeling a little better? Good.
Blizzard let a lot of people down. It really did. Oh, you deleted it too? Yeah, I did too. Oh, they still use Battle.net? I thought now... Are they also on Steam and stuff as well? Maybe they give you more options for like how to play it?
May I ask, how is your sleep these days?
Oh no. Now I have to be dramatic. I haven't slept in months!
Is that so?
Oh god. He seems to inspect the dark circles in your eyes. Maybe you haven't slept in months.
Well then, if you happen to have trouble falling asleep tonight...
Give me medication. Oh, he opens his hand, revealing a single purple pill. Wait, what? What is he, Morpheus? Take the purple pill. And only take the purple pill. There's no reflection in his glasses. Above them is a pair of bushy eyebrows. Reach for the pill.
Remember, what I'm giving you is a mild, non-prescription herbal hypnotic drug. Nothing more.
What? Herbal hypnotic drug? Okay.
Hopefully it'll help you calm down and get some rest tonight. We'll continue tomorrow.
What herbs are we talking here?
All right then. Now you only need to pick up the key card for your room. And I'll call the receptionist to make sure everything is in order. Sounds good?
All right. They've been doing consistently good for like a year or two now. Have they? I just haven't kept up with it. The source of the clangs is a young woman. Okay. For some reason, unknown reason, looking at her makes you even more nervous. Why am I so agitated all of a sudden? You must have gotten lost in thought for a moment while the doctor was speaking. It couldn't have possibly happened more than a couple minutes ago, but it feels like an hour has passed since then. And then the sound of that old alarm clock awakened you from a daydream you can't remember, and this overwhelming tsunami of dread appeared out of nowhere. Okay. Take a moment to calm yourself down. You point your gaze towards the endless, unmoving desert. It's calm in the distance. But not so much right here, as the woman-hating... the machine-hating woman keeps hitting it violently. Can I ask her why she's doing this? She's still wailing on the poor machine, and it's driving you crazy. Could she be here for therapy as well? Who knows? But unlike you, she definitely looks like she needs it. Poor woman, she should consult with a real professional, not a charlatan like Dr. Fink. Nobody needs to be sent away from their home to this dump, regardless of their mental state. Yeah. And yet, what is it to be done with lunatics like her? Let them rage around freely, yelling and kicking vending machines wherever they go? Well, if they're breaking the law, they should be sent to prison, obviously. No. I don't think you should be going to prison just for smacking a machine. There must be a better way to help a distressed person. Perhaps you could speak with her, see if you could help somehow? Oh, come on! Or is that too much to ask right now? Apparently it is. Just get away from her. It really does block you from a lot of shit if you're not, like, good with that. Oh no, I have to deal with this lady again.
Yes, your colleagues already suggested I reboot the modem.
All the attention to the girl behind the counter is being hogged by a phone call.
Of course it's urgent. Our guests don't have Wi-Fi, the credit card machines are dead. We can't...
Wait, discombobulate the... Oh my... There was like... Okay, Sherlock is pretty old by now, but I recall some pretty funny memes for discombobulate. Where, like, originally, when he was doing that big fight. There's also one re-edit to that scene that's just... He just keeps saying discombobulate over and over, which gets kind of funnier every time it repeats. The Colonel's 7 herbs and spices. What herb makes a pill purple? Alright.
Oh, hold on. I have someone on the other line.
Wait, what? Did she have 2 people on the line before?
Hello, reception? Oh, what can I do for you, Dr. Fink?
Oh.
If it's about the Wi-Fi,
Oh, is this because I needed a pill before? She pauses again and directs her gaze towards you. Well, at least maybe she noticed me this time faster.
Yes, he's here. Of course, no problem.
In an instant, the realization dawns on you. Because of your panicked outburst at the end of the session, Dr. Fink must have just warned the receptionist of your condition. Let's smile at her. She smiles back at you as she touches the button again.
Hello? I'm very sorry. I will have to call you back later. Bye.
Okay, so I just have to have a panic attack so people will listen to me. Just like real life. And she ends the call and turns to you.
Hello, Mr. Harrow. How are you? Are you ready to check in?
She continues in the same breath without waiting for you to answer.
Everything is in perfect order. Don't you worry a bit about anything.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Let's get you into your room.
Her voice is full of enthusiasm.
So, number 6. That's the last one on the 2nd floor. Everything is ready for you.
Oh god, is she gonna talk about the key cards again? She raises her hand, holding a piece of blue and red. Was it also blue and red? Maybe it was.
This is your key card.
Alright.
Oh, I see you're confused by this.
Oh no, she's doing this again. Oh, suddenly she curtails her excitement as if she remembered something.
Oh, you must be...
Yay!
I'll tell you about it some other time. It's a really interesting story.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Here.
Okay, she hands over the key card and puts some kind of document on the counter. I
I'll
gotta
just
sign
need your
that.
signature.
Sign it.
Thank you. I'm...
Whoops, shit. Bye. All this stuff is the same. Okay. We're free! And I didn't have to wait hours. Just have to panic in front of people more often. I never understood where Clanker started to spread. Wait, Clanker? A Clanker hater? And wait, what's a Clanker? Is that like a fucking slang term? What's this game about? Is it this guy, which I don't know the full story, is stuck in some kind of time loop, like a Groundhog Day situation. So I guess the mystery will be trying to figure out, like, why? Why is it a time loop, and how do you get out of the time loop?
Give me my coffee, you jerk.
Try the knob? Okay, so of course it's locked. Clanker is basically racism against machines? Is that a thing? What is this? A list of... Oh, right, the rules. Well, everything else is gonna be fucked, right? The water's probably still black. Oh no, I have to drink the shitty water. Maybe splash some water to calm down? Oh, but it's black water. not drinking the black water. Come on. Do I have to wait till that lady's... I need a drink from the, the vending machine. Oh god. How do I take my pill? Ah, if I had motivation, I could go down again and get something to drink at the vending machine. Let me think about this. Maybe I could just force myself to go to the vending machine. How's that? And make myself do it. Wait, what? Wait! There's nothing you care about on the other side? Fuck you, game. Trying to give myself some motivation. I can't. Fine, I'll drink disgusting black water so I can swallow this, like, hippie pill. Wait, can I not take the pill? Dr. Fink told you to take this pill if you have problems falling asleep. Oh, okay. So maybe I just have to have problems falling asleep first. Wait, fine, let's trust him. But if the pill is fast acting, it's better to swallow it only once you're in bed. Okay. Let's lie down first. I mean, you're not going to conk out in like 2 seconds, right? Yeah, why am I afraid of unpacking? Perhaps you're scared of what you might find inside? Maybe I'm worried that by unpacking you accept that you're going to stay here for some time. Look, what could be inside? You? Maybe I could relax in the armchair instead? So now I'm too anxiety-ridden to even open my suitcase. Let's sit down, I guess. I can sleep in a chair. As soon as your buttocks touch the frayed armchair seat, tiredness overwhelms you, coming to this nowhere motel to attend therapy you don't need and has drained you both physically and mentally. All you want is to sleep, but a nerving restlessness is gnawing at you from the inside, like a colony of termites munching on a piece of dead wood. Okay, drink or eat that pill. Swallowing a pill is not without water is not a pleasant task, true, but getting up only to get some water definitely feels like too much of an effort. Using saliva as a lubricant, you help the purple capsule fight its way into your stomach. Stare at my suitcase. It's full of my stuff. Stuff? Phone, charger, toothbrush, clothes. Might as well be empty. But it isn't. And it won't ever be without your help. Well, I'm not going to open it now. I just took a pill. Sleep. This guy's just depressed and scared of a trial. Well, I guess because the points I put into his personality made him a little too anxious. He doesn't have to be like that. He just turned out like that. It could be a mimic. This isn't an RPG. Well, not a traditional one, at least. Am I just super sleeping? Oh. Is this unknown caller again? Unknown. Fuck it. Answer it.
Hello, sir. Am I speaking with Eugene Harrow?
Okay, this sounds like a spam call already. This already sounds like a fucking telemarketer. Who wants to know?
My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like to offer our help regarding your case.
Case?
Well, if my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly forced to participate in treatment which, in our opinion, may have consequences not aligned with your best interests.
Oh.
Now, I'm sure you're quite concerned, Mr. Harrow, but don't worry. We're here to help you regain your rights.
What exactly did he do to get this forced therapy? You referring to my psychotherapy in Rue Valley?
Mr. Harrow, let me be frank with you. I have no idea where this true valley of yours is, but we will work together to put an end to this undue response to your, well, unique situation.
What? But if you're not even saying the name of the place right.
I mean, we have only known each other for a couple of minutes, and I can already see what a strong-willed individual you are. You know what you want, and nothing will stop you from getting it.
Okay, I don't trust this guy, but I'm curious how they know about him.
So I presume you're ready for the next step in our cooperation?
Okay.
Now that's what I like to hear. Eugene, Mr. Harrow, you truly are a man of action.
This guy's name's Eugene?
I'll write down your general consent here and forward your case to my colleagues in our paralegal department. They'll contact you shortly.
Well, whatever.
Well, Mr. Harrow, it was a colossal pleasure talking with you. Tschüss.
Tschüss? German? Before you have a chance to say anything, the phone line is already dead. But at least you now know they were not the only one. You're not the only one who realizes the absurdity of this mandated psychotherapy. All right, back to sleep. Percy. I don't know. Being ready for things isn't really my vibe. Yeah. Seems like a mess of a character, or at least the way I constructed him, I guess. He's sleeping? Oh. Now what? As your mind begins to drift, reality fades away. For a precious moment, there's only darkness and silence, but your mind refuses to calm down, and as soon as your thoughts start chasing each other in circles... Okay, so we've seen some of these before, right? Unexpected call. What is this little guy? Oh, the thunderstorm. For a split second, the whole world was exploding, but it was just a thunderclap, the loudest one you ever witnessed. Your heart's racing from the sudden shock. Alright. What's this thing? Is this the explosion? The night sky turns to blood red and you feel an infinite scream. Okay, so some crazy explosion happened. You can't run away from the whole sky being on fire. Yeah, and then suddenly everything happened again. Everything again, but nothing after. Mystery. Oh, the dude that crashed into the transformer. He's probably drunk. Good thing he's been driving through a desert. Yeah, this is what we said last time. When did this happen? This evening, but later. Wonder if I could intervene before he gets in his car. The meaning of what you've just experienced is still hard to grasp. Is this some weird deja vu? The memories seem so real, and yet yet these things clearly never happened. Have you actually gone completely mad, and they were right to send you to Mr. Fink? Well, what if the careless driver really does show up? What if lightning actually strikes the motel, and the night sky turns red? Okay. Combination of several specific memories can create an idea. And with enough inspiration or willpower points, you can turn that idea into an intention. Intentions open new dialogue options that will lead you through the journey of completing that intention. This is kind of like... I mean, it's not the same. But this kind of reminds me of the thought cabinet in Disco Elysium. It's like, that's usually triggered by you doing enough of a certain thing that makes you think of, like, I have a thought project now. And then when you finish that thought project, you can get, like, either better stats or, like, it opens up more possibilities. This is just done in a different format. Alright, so what did I unlock? Memory or fantasy? How could you remember something that is yet to happen? Then again, why would you imagine events so specific? I don't have enough willpower. I don't have enough willpower for anything. You want to get up and find out if these strange memories will play out in reality, or if it's all but a fever dream of a lunatic. Yet you can't. It's all too much. All you really want to do is forget you even had these weird visions. To forget about being here. To forget about the incident. Okay, are we cluing into an incident before the game or the big explosion? Okay, let's stay in the armchair forever. How about that? Or will the explosion happen anyway outside? I mean, if it's a true explosion, that's being in here is not going to save you. Close your eyes again. Gradually, your thoughts begin to slow down and your consciousness lightens its feverish grip on you. No turmoil. Oh! Okay, I got rid of my anxious apprehension at least. Was it the purple pill? It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Embrace the sweet relief? That doesn't sound good. What's that sound? Like a leaf on the wind, you're tossed this way and that. Is this an alarm clock? Oh. Well, what is this? A tiny spark of light seems to have taken root inside of you. It must have broken away from that mighty forked bolt of the brightest lightning you ever saw earlier. A spark still without shape, still without purpose, but full of potential. It's the thunderstorm. The speck of energy now fully grown is pulsing in your chest. You remember this feeling. I got one inspiration. Is that one of those points I need? The inspiration points are small sparks of inspiration that you can use to motivate ideas and turn them into intentions. The thought cabinet. As you finally recognize what it is, your pathetic attempt at forgetting about what you experienced earlier is shattered. I cannot hear a leaf on the wind without being traumatized. All Firefly people know this. This character deserved better. Alright, let's do the thought cabinet then. How about that? You have to find out if the careless driver showed up again. You must know if the sky will really be set ablaze. You need to see if everything will happen again, and if it does, you need to remember. Remember, Simba. Here you can see your active intentions. Select hover over them to see more details about how to complete them. Clicking on an intention will open the mind map with that focus. What do I need? That didn't really tell me. Let's go catch that guy. The rain has slackened off and you see nothing out of the ordinary, nothing you could put your finger on. If the careless driver visited the motel, he's surely left already while you were sleeping. Yet as you exit the room, the hair rises in the back of your neck and an eerie sensation takes hold of you. You look towards the parking lot. As you stare at the reflections of the wet, dark asphalt, the memory begins unfolding in your mind again. He enters the car, starts the engine, and then he hits the transformer while driving in reverse, smashing his rear light before driving away in a cloud of smoke. If this really happened, you may be able to find some evidence down there. Probably his headlight? What the hell? Somebody talking? Maybe in the office? Let's check the transformer, I guess. Inspect the transformer. Transformer doesn't show any obvious sign of the impact. Look at the shards. There's several small shards, or smaller ones scattered all around, translucent triangles and rhomboids. The largest of them is lying right next to the transformer, shiny and wet, boldly staring at you from the dirty asphalt. The shard is obviously part of a broken taillight. This means he's been here already. There's no other option. So it has to be true. Oh no. And then before you can wrap your head around all this, the skies are once again set ablaze, exactly as you remember, only confusing you even further. What will happen now? Will you find yourself back at Dr. Fink's office in a moment? Will you remember anything? Or was this a one-time thing and the evening will now continue as if nothing happened? Befuddled, you cast your gaze on your wristwatch. It's 8:47 p.m. Uh-oh, time. From now on, you'll have the exact time displayed here in the upper right. Because in Rue Valley, situations change when the time changes. Characters might leave some locations and arrive at others. Their mood might change, and they might act differently at different times. Well, I'm fucked during this time, that's for sure. Okay, let's try it again. Oh, right, it's 8 p.m. I guess because, you know, maybe desert, daylight savings time or something, it's still light out. When they said 8 on the other day, I was like, it sounds like 8 a.m. Find evidence where you're some kind of super cop? Yeah, you're not the Harry Dubois super cop, that's for sure. What does this guy even do? Did they say? Maybe he works in IT. That would make sense. The frenetic sound of the alarm nudges you back to the present.
Still with me, Mr. Harold?
Oh, now the time is on the upper right. I see that. Wait, don't answer him. Let's fuck things up. We're Bill Murray now. We try things differently each time. He's only trying to confuse you, make you forget.
Mr. Harold, can you hear me?
I don't want to remember. Why would you? Bury it all deep inside with everything else and never think about it again. Oh, it's the clanging again. Image of a young woman punching and kicking the old vending machine emerges in your mind. But like the first rock in an avalanche, it's inevitably followed by others, and more memories start emerging. The receptionist, the thunder, the mysterious driver, and finally that of yourself standing in front of the transformer under the fiery sky, hoping you won't forget everything again. Alright. As you struggle to put the memories in the correct order, your mental fog dissipates, and 2 simple words form on your lips. Yeah, time loop! I've seen this before! Seems like you're trapped in some sort of time loop where the same 47 minutes repeat over. That was only 47 minutes?! I thought he slept for longer than that. I guess not. Yeah, time. Oh, we said this out loud, I guess. Dr. Fink's voice pulls you back to the old motel room.
I don't think I follow, Mr. Harold. Would you care to elaborate?
I just thought about it. If time is a factor, maybe time will affect the lady kick. Yeah, so like maybe we purposely either wait till she stops kicking it, or we definitely need to figure out what time period the guy in the car appears. Maybe we can get in the car and like drive away before we get hit by the explosion. Oh no, is this the end of the demo? This feels like they're gonna screw me here. Or I'm actually starting. Yeah, god damn it. They get you with the they grab you with the zing of the time loop. Okay. They have a demo survey? Oh, that just opens up a website. Fucking Google Docs survey? I mean, I guess that's fine. That's an interesting, like, lead-in. I wonder... Because, let's think about it. What are your options going to be? Something physical happens. There is an explosion. I may actually pick this up. It's got an intriguing... Like, it's a bit of a subtle, but it's an intriguing pull. Right? Dang, I got into it and forgot this one. Yeah! When did it say this is going to come out? October? Is it October? It's gonna be out this year. It's either maybe it's October or November or something. We might play this one. The whole characters will move locations and change moods with time seems less impressive over a 40-minute. Yeah, 47 minutes unless things are really specific, perhaps. But yeah, when they said 47 minutes, I thought it would at least be like a couple hours, maybe. But if time isn't passing, like, realistically, maybe that still means you have enough time for, like, things to significantly shift around within that 47 minutes. I don't know. Interesting. Are they gonna have, like, a trailer for it? Oh, I guess not. Can't see the credits still. Let's see. What was the trailer that I had seen? Oh, there's one from 7 days ago. I didn't actually see this one. Hold on. Maybe this will give us a clue about what we've got in store for us. Is that like Chrome? Oh, there we go. Well, this is somewhere else.
This is my Mr. Harrow. Exactly like me. Indecisive, but noisy. A world-class procrastinator.
Wait, is he gonna actually have a voice? This demo, he didn't have like a voice, unless they're just kind of pumping it up.
Planet's on fire. But he's like, let me overthink this for 8 hours first. He pokes into everything, talks to everyone. He even inspects garbage, just in case there's lore. Honestly, I can't tell if I'm controlling him or if he's just me with better posture.
This is my Eugene Harrow, stuck in a 47-minute time loop. And you know what? That kind of sounds like my Tuesday. He doesn't move much, but he listens to weird late-night docs, to people who don't know they're saying something that matters.
Some trees will keep growing toward the sun, even after being struck by lightning.
Good for them.
He needs some therapy, but maybe saving the universe, then documentaries.
This is my badass Harrow. He says what I wish I could say. He punches vending machines, tells people off, doesn't second guess,
He's just giving the finger to everybody.
He's just done pretending to be okay. Me? I'd apologize to a chair for bumping into it. But this guy, he flips off the sky, and when it explodes, he doesn't flinch. They broke your time. Go get him, bro. Your Mr. Harrow will be available November 11th, 2025. Ha!
I have to admit, I'm never the kind of character that is just way off the handle like that, but this might be one of those games where it would actually be pretty funny to purposely just pick the most extreme thing and see what happens. I kind of hope like this. I think this demo itself has been out for a while, and as you know, things can drastically change between a demo and like the release of the actual game. So if they did decide to give the character a voice, that would be pretty awesome. Similar to, again, Disco Elysium, the very original release of Disco Elysium did not, I don't think it was voiced, or like most of it wasn't voiced. So the current version that exists now, everything's voiced. And I think it makes a huge difference having everything with a voice. So maybe they might have done the same thing if that trailer is like any indication. Pretty interesting though. All right. Maybe in the full game, the loop will expand. Like if you stop them. Well, as you saw in that trailer, that was just from last week, there's like a lot more locations. So if you think about it, 47 minutes with all those other places, including one place that maybe kind of looks like his own apartment, makes me wonder if there's a way to either get out of the loop or somehow manage to get away from that starting area for long enough. It's pretty interesting though. We'll see if hopefully it reviews well.